I think it's time to change my name, fam. How can I change my name, fam? Yeah, change my name, fam. I need to change my name, wallah. Mr. Faysal Hassan. Do you regard change of title? Nah. My first name stays the same, fam. Suffering. Faysal suffering, fam. Faysal suffer. Faysal suffer, fam. Profession known as name El Suffer, fam. Wallahi al-Azim, this team is gonna make me suffer every time, fam. Address, I'll do that later. Do you regard this with address? Nah, fam. Date of birth 5th August 2004. Age 18. Nationality not British, fam. We crazy. Do you want to do the British? Yeah. Do you want to date your birth? No. Are you making this application because you replaced it? Nah, fam. I've made nah. You write illegal? Yes, bro. 100%. Do this ASAP, fam. Add to the basket, fam. Add to the basket, fam. Address, fam. Bruv, this team is gonna be the end of me, fam. This team is gonna be end of me, fam. How the hell did we go from that first half performance to this stupid nonsense in the second half, fam? How do we go from this to this every week, fam? How, fam? Why can't I see 90 minutes of full action? Fam, I'm sick and tired of this. I'm sick and tired of every week of committing stupid mistakes. And the second half, we gave it to them. We absolutely gave it to them. Why would Carlo why would you take out Raul? Why would you take out our only centre back and bring on a history teacher in Jacobo Ramon, fam? This guy, his parents is so undecided, they called him Jacobo. Just call him Jacob. Call him Jacob. Why would you add the O in Jacobo? You know he's a weirdo. You know he's a weirdo. Why would you take off our only centre back and bring in Jacobo Ramon, fam? When you clearly have Tremeni, who's on a yellow card. Not on a yellow card, but if Tremeni got a yellow card, he would miss the El Clasico. Wallahi al-Azim, this manager, yeah, it makes you question life, fam. It makes me questioning whether I should change my name. It makes me question whether I should live. This whole season I've been suffering. This guy, yeah, he can't have a normal game. He can't have a 90 minutes of fun, entertainment, us having ball, us playing well. Nah, fam, he's got a fetish. This guy loves to suffer. He loves to suffer. But I don't want, this is why I'm annoyed. This is why I'm pissed off, because I'm very annoyed that the second half performance and the fact that we should have conceded to make it 3-3. I'm annoyed that what happened in the second half is going to overshadow what we did in the first half. And what's mainly, by the way, especially that referee performance as well in the second half. Because all of that led to the 3-2. It could have been 3-3. I'm so annoyed because the first half we played well. We played great football in the first half. We made some great football in the first half. Like Fede was good, Raul was good, Lucas Vazquez in the first half was overlapping. Jude was good in the first half. Vinny was very good in the first half. Arda Guler, this is what I'm annoyed about, that no one is going to now talk about the Arda Guler performance because of what happened in the first half. What happened, in the second half. And in the second half, look at what happened in the second half. By the way, what happened? That, first of all, there was one moment in the second half, it should have been, this Haywan should have been sent off. This Haywan should have been sent off. This guy should have been sent off for dragging Mbappe. Last man. Why did he get a yellow card when he was the last man? This is what I don't understand. That the referee in here is so inconsistent. 1 week is a yellow card. 1 week is a red card. 1 week is a green card. There is no consistency. There's no consistency with any sort of referee. After that, literally 5 minutes after that, the goal which they scored came from a corner which wasn't even a corner. It came from a shot. It didn't even deflect from any of our players. It deflected from the Celta Vigo player himself. But they got a corner from it. They scored from the corner to make it 3-1. And then Iago Aspas came on, great pass to make it 3-2. And they could have made it 3-2 from that Iago Aspas back heel, and that could have been a 3-3. But my frustration is the way it's our game management, the time management towards the end of the game. Like, after they scored the first goal, everyone knew the momentum was going to be on Celta Vigo's side. Everyone knew Celta Vigo was going to now have the pressure on us early. But why did we not play this smartly? Why did we not slow the game down? Instead of slowing the game down, we kept trying to play the same way we played in the first half, and that's not the way forward though. Game management is so important. We didn't have no game management, and from 3-1 it became 3-2, and that 3-2 could have become 3-3. And the last 10 minutes of the game, 2 chances, Mbappe could have killed the game off, and the last second of the game, 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2. Vinny on one side, Mbappe on another side. Jude has the ball. Jude takes way too many touches and gets dispossessed. That just summed up the whole second half. Slow, stupid, no intent. Poor man management, poor decision making, no IQ in the final third in the second half. And that's what we deserved. Like, if we're being real, this result is deserved. I don't think we should have lost. I don't think we should have drawn. Because one, we played very well in the first half and the beginning of the second half. And secondly, the goal which they scored, the first goal which they scored, should have never been a goal, and they should have had a man sent off. So 3-2 is justified, but it should have never been 3-2. It should have been 4-5-0, 6-0. We should have killed the game off when we had the chance to. Typical. This is why this whole season has been... This game, by the way, sums up the whole season. Suffering. We like to make it difficult for ourselves. We have to make it difficult. At every game, we have to make it difficult. We can't have a stress-free, peaceful game. We always have to suffer and suffer and suffer. We always have to make it difficult for ourselves. Story of our season. The story of our season. I mean, listen. Let's just go straight to player performance at this point, man. Let's just move on. Thibaut Courtois getting 7.3 is an injustice. He should be on 8%. He should be on 8.0 for the first 2 saves he made in the first 10 minutes of the game, and the second half saving us about 2 shots, which could have been 3-3. Thibaut Courtois was amongst one of our best players. For him to get 8.3 is stupid. Lucas Vazquez having a higher rating than Thibaut Courtois is an injustice, but that doesn't mean he had a poor performance. He had a decent performance. The first half he was overlapping. The second half he made some good decisions. He was making good decisions in the second half, but in the second half he was non-existent defensively. Like he was like, you could see he was out of possession so many times in second half. Tchouaméni, I understand Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni in the first half was okay. Second half he wasn't good, but I understand why, because he couldn't really commit in his tackles, because he knew one tackle and he's pretty much yellow carded and suspended for the next game. So that's why he was very cautious and when to tackle and when not to, which I'm not surprised of. Raul being taken out made no sense. Raul being taken out made no sense because you took off our only centre-back and our best centre-back. There was no point of taking him out. Like, why would you take him out? Okay, you're trying to save on Barcelona. Our game against Barcelona is in literally 7 days, fam. Barca's got a game in 2 days. They're going to be more tired than us. It's not like we've got a semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain. We've got 7 days to recover, fam. And you want to take him off? Fran Garcia, second half, Celta Vigo was attacking his side, left, right, centre, fam. Fede Valverde, usual standout performance. Ceballos, why would you take out Ceballos as well? This is the decision making which I don't understand. You're taking off Ceballos, which made no sense of. You bring in Luka Modric, which I understand, it's 3-0, you would think so, but you brought on Luka Modric and it was 3-1 down when the momentum was on their side. Like, you knew Celta Vigo at 3-1 down, you knew they were going to attack, wait, he came on 74 minute, yeah, literally. You brought Luka Modric on when the game was 3-1, when you knew the momentum was on their side. So you knew they were going to attack in transition and a counter-attack. Why would you put on a 4-year-old? Well, that made no sense. Jude Bellingham had a stinker of a second half. Absolute stinker of a second half. That second half performance is non-excusable, fam. I don't want that second half performance again, fam. So poor in the final third. So many decision making. Vinny, again, second half, poor decision making. Poor decision making. Passing when he should be shooting, when he should be passing, fam. So many times he should be passing, release the ball, you're shooting. Mbappe scored 2 goals. 2 well-taken goals, and to be fair, should have had more. That last chance in the last second, it should have been 3-3. It should have been that hatty. That should have been the dagger. But for me, the best player of the game goes to Mr. Arda Guler. Incredible game. That first half, this is why I'm annoyed, because this performance is going to overshadow the fact that Arda Guler, we're not going to talk about him, but we should be talking about him. We should be highlighting the fact what he did in that first half. And in that first half, he was exceptional. He was by far the best player. Incredible in the final third. Incredible decision making. Dropping deep when he has to play. He was pretty much everywhere on the pitch. He was our ball progressor. He was our carrier. Listen, his set pieces were exceptional. His assist to Mbappe. He's the only person that can make that pass to Mbappe. The only person in our team that can make that pass to Mbappe, because having a left footer is a cheat code. Because the way they pass the ball as a lefty is a cheat code. The pass that he made to Mbappe, no player in Real Madrid makes that pass. And this is why I don't understand how this whole season we've not been using him. Our season would have changed completely if we had used Arda Guler much earlier. The goal that he scored. Like, come on, bro. How can you have this talent in your team and you've never used him this whole season? This is why I don't understand that. Carlo Ancelotti had Arda Guler in his team, and whenever we were struggling, whenever we didn't play well, whenever we weren't efficient, we weren't well, he looked on the bench, he looked at his team, and he said to himself, nah, I'm not playing Arda Guler. You'd rather play Brahim Diaz over him. Rodrigo over the past 22 games over him. Like, come on, bro. Arda Guler's done more in literally less games, less minutes in the last 20 games this whole season than Rodrigo's done the whole season. Like, come on, bro. But what a performance from Arda Guler. But listen, I know I'm annoyed, but a win, I guess, nah, fam. I'm not gonna have that mentality. A win is not a win, fam. We're not a bum team, bro. This should have never been this struggling. It should have never reached a point where we should be suffering against Celta Vigo at home. Especially when we were 3-0 up. Like, at 3-0 up, we should now kill the game off, make it slower, put the dagger. That third goal should have been, that Mbappe third goal should have been the dagger. Instead, it invited Celta Vigo to make it a game. A story of Real Madrid's whole season, fam. But now, we don't have to wait for Barcelona. Barcelona play on Tuesday against Inter Milan. And then the decider, the La Liga decider, is next game. This is pretty much the dagger. This is pretty much the La Liga decider. Whatever happens this game is going to pretty much explain the whole season. Whether Real Madrid win, whether Real Madrid lose. If Real Madrid win, we will be 1 point behind Barcelona. If Barcelona win, they will be 7 points ahead of Real Madrid with 3 games to go, and the league is done. A draw, the league is done as well. So our season depends on this. That's why winning today was crucial. Like, we had to win today. And yes, we won, but the way we won was absolute disgusting, bro. That second half is amongst One of our worst performances of the season. And there is so many to pick from. It's not like I can say, well, this is the worst performance. No, this is one of the worst performances because there is so many. I don't even think this second half display will crack the top 10 or crack top 20. That's how bad this season has been for Real Madrid. There has been so much worse performances than this. This is why this performance is not, this is why I'm not crashing out as I should be, even though I should be doing it. And this is why this video is only 15 minutes long already. Like, if this was the worst performance, then this would be like 20, 25 minutes because I'm not happy. But fam, I've seen this whole season. This second half is nothing new to what I've seen, fam. I've seen us lose our head. I've seen us lose the game. I've seen us not tactically set up in the second half. I've seen us having a poor man management. This is nothing new. This whole season has been a story of this season for us. But listen, put down in the comments what you guys made of the game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you tomorrow with another video.